we go. Hello, and we're back. So last time when we left off, we had just finished up the Forest Temple. And now we're going to be making our way out into Hyrule Field. This is what I was talking about earlier. Uh, every time you pick up like a new, like every game session, like where you turn the game off and like come back to it, it shows you like, reminds you how much each rupee is worth. Okay, so we gotta make our way over to Kakariko Village. Wow, watch out. Nope, it's the mailman. Go no further. There is a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier, known to some as the postman. Now that I have introduced myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure. To read a letter, press star to open your collection screen and select the letter. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do it whenever you see fit. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. So he'll deliver letters to you, which can sometimes, direct you about where you need to go next. So this first one is just to let you know about the mail service. Okay. Yes. Alright, so this is sort of the same thing we did before. We'll need to talk to the light spirit, get the Vessel of Light, and, collect the Tears of Light. What's that? It's the wooden sword that we lent Talon. You learn the youth's scent. So the way the scent system works, obviously, is once you learn a scent, you can see it in the shadow world. Shadow world. Yeah, like in Yu-Gi-Oh. When you're using your sense, you can sense the sense. It lets you find things, obviously. You track it, just like a dog. But what is this? The bridge is out. So this is to teach us about the warping mechanic. So whenever we defeat the dark beasts, it opens up a portal, and we can travel between portals to allow us to move around the world. So even though we're in the light world, it won't turn us back into a human because that won't be until we purify the area. But this does allow us to do things like solve puzzles. So this is obviously the bridge that we're missing. So just need to talk to Midna, have her teleported along with us, and put things where they need to be. It's a nice little feature. It rewards you for paying attention to your surroundings and noticing like sort of weird things that are out of place. And then you use it obviously to get you through places. So lately, my big thing that I've been messing with is Chat GPT. So I've been using it like to see what sort of things that I can generate with it. And I gotta be honest, it's really impressive. Like I've used stuff like AI Dungeon before, but like this is on a whole nother level, honestly. Like AI Dungeon like makes like funny little stories, I guess. For anyone who doesn't hasn't heard, AI Dungeon is this kind of online sort of chatting toy. Really though, its main use is to like create little random like text adventures that you can play around with. It's not very great, I guess. Like it's very limited, but uh, to give you an instance, right? That was considered like GPT-2. GPT-3 is way more advanced. Like it's much better at generating things and remembering things that you've told it before. Um, doesn't nearly come out of like one thing that was about AI Dungeon was that it would come out of like things left field like all the time, like very random. You'd be like, write a story about a boy named Jack who goes to the grocery store. One day, Jack got out of bed and decided, I'm going to go to the grocery store. And then a meteor fell on his house and destroyed everything. It's like, alright, well, that's, interesting, I guess, but it doesn't really make any sense. GPT 3, like the OpenAI, is much better. Yep. So here's the light spirit. Give us the vessel of light. So now we've got to go around the village and collect the tears. And he'll give us the locations. There we go. Alright. There's some inside the house. First we'll hit up the graveyard because I know there's some in the graveyard. But it's great because I can use it to, like, write letters and stuff to people, like messages. And it's much more eloquent than I am. Which, I know that's a little, I don't know what the ethics of it are still being figured out. So, oh no, I didn't want to do that. The ethics of it are still being figured out. Obviously, like I don't know. I've read a lot of stories about like people who've used it to like write their college admission essays or like their cover letters for job applications. Uh, or there was even a story about one kid who like used it to help him like study and pass the final for his class, which I don't think that should be considered cheating. Because hear me out, right? So he didn't use it to like give him the answers. Really, he used it to like how do I explain this? He basically gave it like an abbreviation of everything that like all the information he learned over class, and uh, hmm, an abbreviation of like all the things that like he was meant to learn over class, but he didn't go to class. So he basically just took the lecture notes from every class, put them in the chat GPT, and was like, what information from this abbreviation is most likely to be on a test, you know? And then that gave him some output of topics that are likely to be on a test for the purposes of review. Then he studied that, and then he did the test, and then he passed. I don't think that should be frowned upon because I don't know. If anything, it just highlights problems with how education is, which is that like it's less about uh like actually teaching you things and more about like giving you information like to just barf up for the test. Like the fact that he only needed 2 days to catch up on a class. Uh, he only needed 2 days to catch up on a class. Like a semester long class, and pass the test is pretty crazy. I don't know. It kind of just shows that like the way we do education is obviously wrong, and maybe we should look more into it. I don't know. Maybe this is a sign that AI should be used more in the classroom, like for the purposes of studying. Anyway, back to the thing. Cripes, I don't see those black brutes anywhere. Look, it's the kids. They've got to be hiding somewhere, waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe as long as we remain here, child. Be at ease. Oh yeah, I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold this sanctuary against the beast that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember that lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. What happened? She was already gone, and there were 2 monsters waiting. You connecting the dots? That means that if we get attacked by them, then we'll be Barnes. Look, Renato, all I mean to say is, it's risky here, too. Ain't you got someplace we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all of the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. Link is coming to save us all. I can feel it. These kids need to come save them. What a hero. Yeah, I gotta agree. That's some Resident Evil. That's some like Resident Evil level stuff. Like having to light candles to get into the basement. That's like something out of Resident Evil. Yeah, and it's under a statue too. This place isn't even really set up like a house. I mean, I guess maybe it's more of like a city hall. Look, even they're like, what sorcery is this? The entrance to the cellar opening on its own? Could those beasts have engineered even this? Alright, so it said that there were some bugs down here. Yep, there they are. There we go. Alright. Then we can, yeah, this is what I was, yeah, how about that? How about that? Okay. Yeah, this is what I was, confused about. I thought you used the graveyard to get in there, but you actually, it lets out at the graveyard. Alright. So then when you go back out here... aha. Ooh. Trumpet birds. How did that hurt me? Did I get a splinter or something? You want some blue? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. There. Oh. It's a little fidgety. Alright, there we go. I really like the design of the enemies in this game. Like, it's got that obvious, you know, Zelda style, but it's very... I don't know if grotesque is, like, the word I want to use, but, like, I enjoy the realism of like trying to make enemies that, you know, look real, and then they've all got like their sort of shadow forms. Like obviously, hmm? Oh. Like obviously the bats are like the Twilight form of the Keys, you know. Uh, the birds are like the Twilight form of those other bigger birds. I don't know what their like actual names are. This game, like one thing that I don't really like is that like Midna gives you no information about like actual enemies or anything like that. And you can ask her about bosses, obviously, but like average enemies, you're sort of meant to figure out on your own, which makes her different from Navi or Tattle, who, you know, had encyclopedic knowledge of uh, all the enemies. I mean, it's fine. Kind of makes sense, like in context, just because obviously Midna's not from this world. You know, how would she know about like our monsters or anything? So here we gotta set off the furnace, or the chimney rather. Gas it out. Bam. Alright. Oh, look at them. And that's obviously like the Twilight version of the Bokoblins. Alright. So we got all the ones in here. And I guess we just leave the same way we came in. Now we gotta get up here. Watch out. Flammable. Lanterns strictly prohibited. Strictly. Oh. They're all in this one. We've done this before. We know what to expect. Uh-oh. Thanks for being there for me, Midna. That's alright. It was just a bomb storage room. Alright, now we gotta get to the house up on the cliff there. And if Minna can just teleport, why can't she just, you know, open up the oh, open up the door for us? Guess her hands are too small. She can't turn the doorknob like a child. She could use her hair hand though. All right, that's all the ones in the village. So now we gotta make our way up Death Mountain. Oh, there's more baddies. Yeah, we gotta go up there. It's a Goron. Oh, why do I have to stand guard? The ladder's destroyed, but it's not like any humans will come up. What is it with the elders? If we have a problem the humans can help with, we should ask. It is better than suffering for the sake of pride. I don't like the Goron's design in this game. You didn't notice he's got like rock nipples. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, they wear underwear. Like, if anything, it was better when the Gorons didn't wear, like, any clothes, but the fact that they wear underwear implies that they got junk, you know? Even though Gorons seem to be a non-sexual race. Look, it's a Sheikah stone. Ooh. Get outta here, you. Alright, so how these work is that there's like a song that you have to play, right? You have to copy the notes. Here you go. Take sword in hand and find me. So that's how you find the wolf who will teach you new abilities, new sword abilities. Yeah, and it looks like he's Out back in the woods. Yeah, you find those stones in wolf form. Uh, you do the howl, and then you can go find them in human form and learn a new sword skill. And there are 7 in the game total. Oh, steam vent. Alright, Death Mountain. And there are shadow beasts. Bam. Okay. I need to find the whip here. Alright. Don't... I don't know what that timing was. Watch out. Alright. Why do I have to stand guard at the dead end at the bottom of a cliff like this? Wait a second. Have they tucked me out of the way because they think I'm useless? Oh. Oh, I missed a buggy. Come on, buggy. Alright, just one left. Oh. Take cover till it's over. Okay. Alright. Go up here. Ooh. Psh, hot. Another fumarole, and once again it's in the worst possible place. I suppose this path is impassable now. Goron's like swim in lava, like that should be fine for them, right? Like they can just walk past that. There we go, last year of light. Bonk. I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that fused shadow. See you later. It's a bird. It's a plane. Or I guess it's an owl, technically. My name is Eldon. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. O great hero, chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow and seeded with evil. You must go to the sacred grounds and cleanse them. That's it? Okay. Link? Yeah, just push that shit out of the way. See, Beth, I told you Link would save us. You are the one from Ordon whom the children spoke of? We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this... my daughter, Luda. The beast took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordana province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like a nightmare. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beasts attacked, but even worse was the sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly treated us as foes. Even now they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It strains the limits of belief to think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before the more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There's no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try and coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Alright, so we've got our mission. So we'll need to make our way to Death Mountain. Actually, I probably should grab that heart, yeah. There we go. I want to be topped up. Alright. So the Gorons are not feeling friendly lately. No Humies allowed. Ah! No humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass. Alright. It's just like goats back home. Okay, well not really, but you get the idea. A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. Yeah, so we're not really able to do anything about that at the time. But there is something we can do. Ah, how fortunate you are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Link. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name is Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please, go to him, and while you are there, please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Alright, so now we gotta make our way back to Ordon village and speak with Bo, the chief. But what is this? It's a horse, of course. Yeah. There we go. Alright, now we've got Epona. We have just unlocked horse travel. We have exactly 1 horsepower. Oh, it's the postman. Letter from Uku. Dear adventurer, I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If we continue your journeys, we might see each other again. So take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you this last time, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item, so be nice. Literally wants me to treat his son like an item. Okay. A great addition to this game also is that they added horseback combat, which was not present in Ocarina of Time, the game that this is most based on. And also, gold bugs. So these are a kind of rare collectible that you can find. There are gold bugs like hidden all over the world that you can find, and there's an NPC that you can trade them to in exchange for money and bigger wallets. So, not totally necessary that like you get them all, unless you want the biggest wallet. But you should definitely pick up a few, just so that way you're able to carry cash on you. One moment. Okay. Oh. Making our way downtown, walking fast. I hear painting. There he is. Alright, let's get our new skill. I believe this should be the shield bash, which will be helpful against enemies that block. We meet again. You have a little more of the look of a hero than you did before. Do you feel ready to earn your next skill? Very well. But before we begin, I must test to ensure you've mastered the last skill I taught you. The ending below. Now then, come at me. Bam! Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well. My second skill is the shield attack. Let it be hewn into your mind. No matter how well-tempered a blade is, if a foe is clad in armor and bears a shield, the sword will do it no harm. When facing such a foe, you must use R to thrust your shield against the defenses of your enemy, causing the fiend to recoil. Use L to lock on to me, then try it. You have learned much, so I am sure you can see the moment when you can do a shield attack. Excellent. Open a hole in your enemy's defenses and use your sword to strike without hesitation. The shield attack I've just taught you can also be used to repel an enemy's projectile attacks. Would you practice? Then repel my magical attack with your shield attack. Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You've learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you, in time. The path to becoming the true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all of the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage, and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. Ooh. Yeah! Ah, back home. Home sweet home. We need to go talk to the mayor. Link? Whoa, it is you, Link. You're safe and sound. Your clothes. What happened to you, lad? Come, quick, inside. I see, so the young'uns are in Kakariko Village. Well, that's good. Renato's an old friend. If they're in his care, then we can relax. So, don't keep me waiting, lad. Tell me of my little girl. Ilya is with the rest of them, right? Oh, I see. That ain't what I wanted to hear. Ah, but Link, I guess I need to think of all 5 of the poor kids, not my own. They're all in danger. What I should be asking is how I can help out. What's that now? The Gorons of Death Mountain. I see. So Renato told you that. Well, it's true. I did defeat the Gorons in a contest of strength and earn their trust, with the help of a little secret. I can teach you the secret, but you can promise me that you absolutely, positively will not disclose it to anyone. Yeah, I got you. Good. Alrighty then. Absolutely no one. Come this way. Link, you've heard of sumo wrestling, right? Gorons like to match strength in sumo contests. Luckily for you, the basics of sumo are the same as stoppin' charging goats. You want to hear more? Alrighty then, I'll teach you the basics of the way of the sumo. If you're getting in a sumo match, chances are you're in an arena like this. The first fellow to push his foe outside the arena wins. Step forward and grab your foe with A. Use B to let a retreating foe taste your open palm. Sidestep a foe's advance with left and right. 3 techniques, all of them pretty basic. Master all 3, and you'll be shoving folks out of the arena in no time. So, there you go. Need to hear them again? No. Rather than explain a lot, why don't we just get to it? Come into the ring. So this is the sumo minigame. This is how we're going to fight the Gorons. Yeah. Just like herding goats. Bam. You seem to understand the basics. Alrighty, next time I won't go easy on you. Fight me as if you were fighting one of the Gorons. So this is hard mode. Easy peasy. This is the secret to defeating the Gorons. Iron boots. Those boots are made of iron. Whoever wears them won't easily be pushed around, even by a Goron. If you're fixing to fight a Goron, be sure to wear those boots. Let's be square though, lad. You can never tell anyone about those boots, especially Renato. So this is the secret. Made this whole sumo wrestling arena. I guess these are probably teach you about sumo wrestling. Is that sake? 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 Sako. Got any stuff I can steal? Nope. Oh, I forgot. We forgot something. We need to check out Link's house. Now that since we've got the lantern, there's something in Link's house that we should get. And check out Link's basement. Normally it's too dark to see anything. Soup. I don't think we can scoop the soup, though. This is a shame. Lantern. You've completely forgotten it. I believe the wallet we currently have can hold 300 rupees. But to be honest, Epana's a lot slower than I remember. Uh-oh. Hey, you. Gotta go save him.